musician traveling the world for gold. Somebody's made of plastic and some other things I love. Won't you come along with me? There's no time for rejection. Hold on tight, such a delight. It's Brian's Wrestling Collection. Me. Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian Hardy and welcome to another episode of Brian's Wrestling Collection. And today here on the show, we have two action figures of one of the hottest tag teams, if not the hottest tag team in professional wrestling. Let's get started with the Young Bucks right now. Series 7. Numbers 56 and number 57, we are talking about Matt and Nick Jackson. This is awesome. The Unrivaled collection from November 7th, 2020 from Full Gear in Jacksonville, Florida. What great figs, man. Every time they come out with a new set of Young Bucks figs, I'm literally like, they're just awesome. Like, I don't honestly know. I've said this a million times, probably on some of these episodes, but I don't know if there is a greater tag team today. And I like FTR a lot. Chill out. I just got their figs on a previous episode. I like FTR a lot. They'd probably be number 2 in my book. But number 1 in my book for sure is the Young Bucks. And I would just say for what they did for the business just a few years back, you know, with the start of T-shirts and Hot Topic and all that other stuff was enough to make people go, wow, this is something different, and wrestling is on the rise again. And we had not seen that since the Attitude Era with Steve Austin and The Rock. You couldn't walk into anywhere without there being T-shirts or stickers or posters or whatever of The Rock and Steve Austin and the Attitude Era. We got to the point where when the Young Bucks were on top, you know, shirts were in Hot Topic. We didn't end up, we got like 2 versions of action figures of them. Originally, we had gotten the LJN style figures of them, and their very first figure was through Wrestling Superstore, Figures Toy Company. And that was cool and all, but then AEW started releasing the Young Bucks action figures. I believe this is the 3rd set of Young Bucks figures now, because first we had the Elvis look-alike figures, the Graceland Viva Las Vegas outfits, whatever. Then we had gotten some Young Bucks in blue, and I believe it was like sort of like zebra print and stuff. Now we have the purple and yellow. I would call this the Los Angeles Lakers style outfits and splatter paint all over the gear. So this is really cool. I dig it, and I would honestly have to say that out of this line of figs, I mean, FTR was awesome, but Nick and Matt Jackson are right there behind it with awesomeness. So, yeah, that's cool. If you guys have not heard, May the 28th, Orchard Beach Banquet Hall, Glen Burnie, Maryland. It is Brian's Wrestling Collection Live, the 100th episode. We're going to air the commercial right at the end of this episode. You guys got to get your tickets. DM Brian's Wrestling Collection on Facebook. DM Brian's Wrestling Collection on Instagram. PayPal payments are accepted. Let's get those tickets out to you in the mail because it is going to be a fun day. We've got tons and tons and tons of cool stuff to talk about with former WWF light heavyweight champion Gilbert, former WWF, WCW, ECW star, my dad, Bad Boy Barry Hardy. We've got Joel Gertner, the quintessential stud muffin from ECW. We have Playboy Bobby Starr from WCW, WWF. And we now have added on Jason Nutt from the New 80s Revolution. He's going to be not a backstage correspondent, a during the show correspondent, broadcast correspondent, if you would say, who's going to be helping me with some interview stuff with some of the vendors along the way. We've got cool vendors. We've got XOX Customs by Random Treasures. We have Second Chance Toys, Glen Burnie, Maryland, shout out. We've got Snack Season Sauces out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we have a bunch of other cool stuff that is to be announced here in the next couple of days. Don't want to give it all away at once, but we also have some cool stuff that's going to be surprises for that day. So you want to get your tickets, $75 for VIP, $25 for seated admission, which has been the most popular ticket right now, and $15 for standing room only. You just want to come in, check some stuff around, check some vendor tables out and whatever. It is going to be a great time, guys. You're not going to want to miss it. Till next time, for Matt and Nick Jackson, this is Brian Hardy, Brian's Wrestling Collection, saying keep on slamming.
Hey guys, it's national recording artist and pro wrestler Brian Hardy, the host of the YouTube series Brian's Wrestling Collection, and live, May the 28th, 2022, I return to the Orchard Beach Banquet Hall in Glen Burnie, Maryland for my live talk show podcast and wrestling memorabilia event. Be sure to join us from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.